The earliest guns in America were mostly matchlocks and wheel locks, and being a necessary tool for the colonists, distinctly American types of guns began to develop, all competing to be the most practical.
Common theme in the evolution of firearms. There have been things that have been consistently sought in firearms design. Better accuracy, power appropriate to the intended use, good ergonomics, good safety, and always the ability for an effective repeat shot.
The introduction of the percussion system begins a dramatically rapid era of firearms advancements, coinciding with the Industrial Revolution and the Civil War. Guns go from primitive flintlocks to the basic systems that still rule firearms designs today.
We start out with the guy who really developed the repeating handgun idea that worked. That was Sam Colt. He developed the revolver that had a 5 or 6 shot cylinder with a single barrel, developed it in the late 1830s with his Patterson revolvers. Now that revolver, developed in perfected in the late 1840s, was great for a repeating handgun, but it didn't make a good long gun because when you're holding your hand there in front of the cylinder, if it malfunctions, you're going to shoot your fingers off. Bad deal. So people were trying to develop a repeating a long gun. Now, two guys, a businessman named Horace Smith and a good gunsmith named Daniel Wesson, decided they could make a lever-action repeating pistol with a self-contained projectile called the rocket ball. It just did not make a pistol that could compete with the Colt revolver. So they said, we're getting out of this. They had an investor who was a shirt manufacturer. He liked the idea. He liked that lever action. His name was Oliver Winchester. So he took the rights to make the lever action, worked with a brilliant designer named Henry, came out with the lever action Henry repeating rifles, and then eventually the entire Winchester line of lever action repeating rifles. And that was the effective repeating rifle concept.